Welcome to TJ and Jody's house.
What do you say? Wait, I can't. What? What? Mr. Todd started talking right as the ding dong hit. Yeah, now I'm pulling down the volume on the microphone instead of the music. That makes no sense whatsoever. All right. Well, here we are. TJ and Jody's house. Hopefully we're all in a better place than we were last week when we did TJ and Jody's house. Maybe TJ and Jody's house this week will be a much more livable place with more joy.
Let's hope so.
So far, lady and gentlemen, I got to tell you, I'm the only one that seems to be in a good mood today. Todd has been kind of short, to say the least, and then Jody's rushed because we have a lot going on in our lives as young professionals.
Or just a mom.
We had a big time this past weekend. We went to Josh's Farmers Market, the sponsor of TJ and Jody's house.
We did.
And we had lunch there with the food trucks, and it was delicioso, as our Spanish-speaking friends would say.
Yeah.
Delicioso. We talked to Josh. We talked to Josh himself and his wife and one of his daughters. And we talked to Garrett, who also is one of the bosses over there at Josh's Farmers Market.
And we took a picture with Garrett, but we didn't love it.
Yeah.
Not of Garrett.
He looked terrible.
Garrett looked great.
Garrett needs to dress it up a little bit more next time.
Yeah.
I look like that Garrett was in the picture, but the reason that Josh wasn't in the picture is because I had just eaten him. That's what that looked like. It's just that, it was in direct sunlight because Saturday was such a beautiful day.
It was.
Oh, was it not?
It was.
And those Boston ferns out there and that sunshine at Josh's Farmers Market just looked divine.
And we sat in the TJ and Jody chairs.
The glider, the love seat.
We don't have them yet, so we just go out there and sit. Yeah.
Yeah, until we get their attention enough to go, you know what? They love those things so much. We should just give them
a set.
But the supply runs low on those things because we talk about them so much. So
they're awesome.
I think they only had one left the other day when we were there.
Yeah, and we were sitting in it.
Yeah, you need to, if you want to snatch that up, you need to go to Josh's Farmers Market in Mooresville. And Garrett was telling us what all it takes to get the fresh seafood in from the coast every week. Every week they load up early in the morning, drive to the coast and get their seafood haul, they call it, and drive right back. So is it?
Don't they do that every Thursday or something?
Every Thursday. And so it's a full day of just driving to the coast, and because we don't live right on the coast.
And you volunteered me to go with them and help.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, because that sounds like something you would like
4
to do.
4 a.m. run to go get seafood with the Josh's Market people. Yeah.
So if you want to find out more about Josh's Farmers Market, you can go to their website, joshsfarmersmarket.com, which is pretty clever, I think, to call it that.
Yeah.
And they're having their, I think I saw a bunch of the wild strawberries out there the other day and stuff, and they brought in those key lime pies from Florida. It's a lot of fun, especially on the weekends. And the food trucks that they're going to have this weekend are great.
They have like picnic tables to sit at.
Cousins is going to be there Saturday. I think that's the lobster roll.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that is. Bays and Holy City will be there Sunday as the food trucks.
Well, that will be fun.
And they're such sweet people, too.
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah. Y'all could take a lesson or two from them for building a positive work environment. You and Mr. Todd.
Okay.
Mr. Todd with his tight pants. We got some Ace and TJ radio family member listener fella sent us a box full of snacks.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, and the rest of the show is is going to be a little disappointed when they come in tomorrow and Mr. Todd has eaten all of it, just like he eats all the dum-dums.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's mine. All I ate was the Pringles.
No, I don't care. I'm not eating any of it anyway. I mean, obviously, I don't eat stuff like that. Look at me. No, I was just kidding. He's not going to eat all of it.
Mm-hmm. That was nice, though.
It's very nice. Mm-hmm. Very nice. And we had a big day yesterday, Jodi and I did, and then the weekend coming up is going to be even bigger. And Jodi has some information of activities that have been added to the schedule that I don't know about that she's going to tell right here on this show.
Right here.
Which happens to be, are you ready for this? The 50th edition of TJ and Jodi's House.
Oh,
this is
Lordy.
our 50th episode.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh.
Figured I would have done fired her ass by now.
I did try to leave a couple of times on my own.
I just threw Ace's earbuds just fell down in between the desks. Whoops.
Because you're messing with them.
Yeah, he doesn't need them. All right, so we'll get into all of that. And my special gift for Jodi for our anniversary for the 50th episode. All of that coming up next.
TJ and Jodi's House.
Summer is coming, and that means lots of great live music. And this summer, that means Train with special guests Jewel and Blues Traveler. Thursday, June 30th, they'll be at PNC Music Pavilion in Charlotte. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com for Train with special guests Jewel and Blues Traveler.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
TJ and Jodi's House.
Welcome back to the 50th episode of TJ and Jodi's House. What a special time. And we're going to be playing some highlights, some flashbacks of the past 50 episodes. Actually, we're not. And
Todd's like, what?
I'm not positive that this is the 50th episode. I think that's what Rob said.
Okay.
I think that's what he said the other day. He said when you record the next TJ and Jodi's House, that'll be the 50th episode.
I mean, who's counting when you're having so much fun?
Am I having so much fun? And
Me
I
too.
hope you are, Jodi,
I am.
as well as our listeners at home.
Yep.
And our viewers.
Right.
Hope they're having half as much fun as we're having.
Our viewers, bless their little souls.
Even half as much would be just a joy. Am I right, kitten?
Oh my God.
I don't like that.
I do.
I don't.
So, yesterday we went to our son's college. He's finished with his first year.
Yes.
And he made good grades both semesters.
Very proud of him.
And see, I don't care whether they make good grades or not, as long as they pass. I don't care. In college, that's fine with me. As long as they get their diploma or whatever you call it, their degree. It doesn't matter if they pass with all D's. I don't care. I don't care.
No, we don't do that. And I don't really love a C.
Yeah, but it's college, so what?
It's their job. That's all they do.
I know, but when they go to get a job, nobody's going to look to see, unless they're going into politics or something.
But then
they'll look at it and go, oh, he made a C his freshman year.
They're not going into politics. And, that's all they have to do. And they're smart. They can do it.
Yeah. But
nothing to it.
I'm just saying it's fine. I mean, your way is probably what people would consider to be the better way, but I don't care. As long as they get the degree, I don't care. That's all I'm paying for is for them to get a degree. I'm not paying for them to get A's and B's.
Well,
by the seat of their pants or skin of their teeth is fine with me. But again, that's why I'm the cool parent. And
are you though?
You're the.
Are you though?
You're the other parent.
I don't care.
So that's what we did, and we drove. It's like 3 hours. We drove straight there after the show yesterday, and then loaded him up and drove back. And kids have a lot more dorm stuff than we did. You know, you just think about it. We didn't have computers in our dorm. We didn't have printers when we were that age. I mean, they had them.
Monitors,
but,
TVs.
Yeah, there was no way a 35-inch TV was fitting in my dorm room.
20 pairs of shoes where he wore one.
Yeah.
50 coats, he wore none. I mean, there's just a lot that.
So when he goes back for the next year,
Yep.
he'll know to, you know, scale it down a little bit. But we got all that did, and his roommate. I was talking about this on the regular show a little bit this morning. His roommate has, you know, he barely said 2 words to us the whole time we were in there. Never even said, like, Jodi was picking up this heavy thing one time. I had my hands full and Aiden had his hands full, and he never once said, do y'all need some help with that? Or, Miss Jodi, you need me to
He
help
has
you with
hands in his
that?"
pocket looking at me.
Just staring at us. Not that we would have said, yeah, grab that and take it downstairs for us, but just, you know, you would think.
You think that went over well with me?
No. Negative.
Yeah. That's so rude.
It
Yeah.
is.
I looked at our son and I said, if I ever find out that you did something like that to an adult, I will beat your rear end.
Yeah, but you don't have to say that to our children because we've taught them.
I know, but I just wanted to point out, like, look how horrible that is and how rude.
Yeah, and then on the other side of that, what I said to him was, I am so glad that you are so mannerly and gentlemanly and that you know right from wrong. And I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah, okay, too. You're so wonderful.
As opposed to, you better not ever, I do more of the positive
I was
reinforcement.
taking my anger for what I wanted to say to that kid. I just said to Aiden.
I know, and he didn't deserve it.
He doesn't care. He got my point.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to ride home with him for 3 hours being his therapist about the nightmares he
me
has
a
about
break.
his mother.
Okay. Yeah, they got it so bad.
So this is the big weekend, though, because we're going to Nashville for our daughter's graduation.
Yes.
Now, the graduation itself is only a couple of hours in the afternoon on Saturday.
Sure.
But it's turned into like somewhat of a camp.
Yeah.
Where we're you know going to be there for 4 or 5 days. Jodi's family is coming.
Yeah.
And what is it that has been put on the plans that I didn't know about because it happened after I went to bed?
Oh
last
yeah,
night.
9:30 last night. I get a text from Lainey, our daughter, and she's with her roommates. I think they're out somewhere eating or something. She informs me that I need to get with one of the other roommates' moms because they've decided they're going to have a get together with them and all of their families at their apartment on Friday night. And she would be very sad if we don't celebrate with them. Now, keep in mind,
How many people are going to be in that little apartment?
I know. So there's 7 in our party. There's 8 in another party and
What?
7 in another. So what we've come up with, because I texted the mom, and I basically just said, let them figure it out because they shouldn't have thrown this on us at the last second. And so she said, so basically what they're going to do is like drop in, getting a cake, everybody meet, leave. I don't know.
Huh. So that's a lot of people in that little apartment.
I mean, you can stand outside.
Did they
They
reserve the
said that there's
clubhouse
plenty
or
of
something?
seating for all those people.
Well,
Yeah.
that's fine with me. You know me.
I can tell by your
You know,
face already.
No, I mean I'm good with whatever.
It doesn't matter. It's just a drop in and
I
go.
know. I'm not worried about that.
And then
I love that kind
Look at
of
him.
stuff.
He's
The more the
getting
merrier.
heart palpitations as we speak.
My philosophy on
Look
all
at
of it is the more the merrier every time. So
Yeah.
to me, it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
An
Or you could
opportunity
just go
to
on
meet
out to
her
a rental
roommates
and not go.
Her roommates' family. You know, I haven't met the parents of either one of her roommates.
I know. That's what the whole point is, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they've only lived together for 4 years.
And then I've been clamoring. You know that. I've been clamoring to meet them.
Anyway.
Like, I try to schedule that every time we go. Like, why are their parents not here? We could
You
have
don't
a
ever
party.
go.
We could have a party.
So, yeah, that's the deal. And then we ended up staying on Sunday because it's Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And my mother will be there. So I figured, well, we'll just stay and then leave Monday morning.
Yeah. So, how many people is that? 8 and 7?
I don't know. A lot.
Be
22.
okay. All right.
You're not going to be there long. And again, you don't have to go.
I'm not saying anything negative about it.
I can tell the wheels are
I'm
turning.
not making any faces. I mean, I'm just
Asking questions.
I'm just drinking it in. I'm
Okay.
trying to get the plan together
There's
of
the
what
plan.
I'm going to do now.
You're going to show up, eat a piece of cake, introduce yourself to the parents. Bye-bye. See y'all tomorrow at graduation. The end. That's it.
And what time is your Aunt Neva
That's
going to
a
be
whole
there?
other obstacle I've got to get with today. So I got to find out, A, for sure if she's coming. B, if it's about that time that we're there, then they can just come to the apartment and we'll add a few more people. Or they can go on out to our rental house and we'll be there right after.
Now, does somebody need to be at the rental house to let them in and show them around? And
No, they have a code.
okay, it seems to me like there should be a responsible party that's
Well,
there.
you can go.
Okay. Well, I'm not necessarily.
No,
I'm
I'm just saying. I think it would be good for you to go for all of our
myself.
sakes. Yeah, go. Bye. Go. Listen, I don't need.
You're being
I don't
hostile. I'm not saying anything.
I know what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything.
We all listening to this know what he's doing. We're all a little smarter than you give us credit for.
Well.
Well,
And then Saturday afternoon is the graduation, and then we're going to Denter. And Sunday is Mother's Day, and we'll do Mother's Day there. And is that with the whole, like all of the roommates' families and stuff too? The Mother's
Nope.
Day thing? We got to get a big ham or something to feed everybody?
no.
No. Are they all going to dinner with us
Did I
after
just
the graduation?
say that we're going to see all them on Friday, real quick, in and out? Then that's it, Friday. So that's
right.
it.
Okay. Well, all right. You're coming off really mean here. If we were to do a focus group today on what you think of Jodi, people would say she's really mean because he didn't say anything.
That's fine. People
wrong.
can say what they want.
But I don't
to
want
say.
people seeing the real you.
I don't
I
care.
want people to continue liking you.
They don't have to like me.
But I don't know why it's my fault because you seem to be the one that's upset about having to do all of this.
I'm not
like 'cause you
upset.
said another obstacle thrown at you.
I've just got to find out. I have to plan.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not, you know.
Well, whatever I can do to help with that, kitten.
Okay,
I
A,
will
stop
be
calling me kitten.
Kitten.
And B, quit sitting over there. I know what you're doing.
Jodi,
Stop.
What
I'm not
are
in the mood for this
you?
today.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time for this.
Oh, well, you know what though? You know why? Like one of the reasons why I'm kind of excited about this is because the more people I can show you off to, the better.
Oh my God.
You know, that always
right.
just thrills me. That's a more the merrier for me. The more people that I can show you off to, the merrier.
Okay. What else do we have to talk about today? Gosh. Where's my prize for the 50th episode?
Yeah, I made that up.
Yeah. All right.
I'll give it to you on Mother's Day. So we went to see David Spade last week in the concert.
We did.
In his stand-up show. And that was hilarious. It was great. If David Spade comes around anywhere you are and you get a chance to go see, well, if you like funny things, you may not like funny things. If you don't, then don't go see him. But
Sure.
But we had a lot of busyness over the weekend as well with the David Spade and then the whole Josh's. And then we went exploring after that throughout the town.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We're movers and shakers, and we're also selling the sizzle as well as the steak. So we're both doing that.
And then Sunday we had to find you something to wear to graduation.
Which is always fun.
Always a blast.
Yeah. But, I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, there are times when Jodi doesn't hate me. I know it seems like those times aren't, they're not very.
There are times when Richie doesn't, or whatever your name is, poke and nag me to death to where I do say things back to him.
All I said was, what is the deal with the weekend? And then you tell me, and then I didn't say anything negative. I didn't do anything, and you got mad for some reason. But people don't like it when we fight. They've said, because it doesn't look so great on one of us.
So they said that you should just keep nagging and poking at me, and I should just take it.
I don't know what I was nagging and poking at a minute ago, but be that okay. If you think I was, then I apologize. Let's just get it over with because people say it's not a good look on you.
On me?
Yeah. Okay,
people. Sorry.
And it's like we can go shopping for something new for you to wear, which is a better attitude.
What?
And that's what a message just came in said.
Said what?
That we need to go shopping for something new for you to wear.
For me?
Yeah, a new attitude. That's what the message said. Even though we're not live, they still know.
And you're still aggravating me.
But you didn't have a good time Sunday hanging out with me, just the two.
Yeah.
We didn't go.
It was joyful.
We didn't have to do a bunch of crazy running around and stuff. We happened upon a decent looking outfit for me.
You did scare me at one minute. You were saying something about going to the mall, and I was like, ugh.
No, but I said I would do that the next day. Not that day.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to drag you to the mall. Because I don't like them all, and I wouldn't do that for any. Try to drag somebody else into that situation, into that sitch.
Sure. So we got that done.
Yeah. They're working on the grass at our house, trying to get us some grass, which is very exciting.
They are. Lights are up and running. Yep.
Oh,
sure enough.
So the guy comes out and he puts the landscape lights up, or the lights that shine up on the house. And in order for Jodi to look at them to make sure that they're placed properly and all, you have to go outside at night, right? And tell everybody what the problem is with that.
I did last week.
You did?
Yeah.
You did? You talked about being scared?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. We've had those lights out there for a week already?
Yes. Yep. And I said I ran in because I was scared because of the fox staring at me.
So now what do you do?
So now I get in my car and I go around the block and I come back and look. It's not even just there's just a lot of wildlife out there. I don't want to bother anybody. I'm just going to get in my car, look at my lights, go inside.
I thought you were just going to back down to the bottom of the driveway and look up at the house in your car.
You can't see that well. You have to be like out on the street. Yeah.
So if you see that they need to be adjusted one way or the other, then you can't get out of the car and go adjust it right then, because then you're opening yourself up.
But I can take note.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you got to wait until the guy can.
Actually, no.
You can go out in the daytime and move
it. If I can get in the car and look at it, and then if it needs adjusted, I'm okay going up near the house. I'm just not going down to the road.
Oh, okay. Where the foxes are.
No.
You know what they're probably saying? They're probably saying, look at that other fox out there. That's what they're saying.
Oh, God. Corny. Okay. Yep. So we're done with that.
And those college boys were looking at you. Maybe that's why Aiden's roommate was so, he wasn't being rude. He was just, awe-stricken.
Those little college children do not look at me.
They're like, look at that. Look at Aiden's hot mom.
I'm afraid not.
Ooh, she's not only pretty, she's a strong one. She's stout.
Yeah.
She can lift and look good.
But the next move with our daughter, ooh, it's going to be bad. Mm-hmm. Because it's going to be furniture and clothes and it's just going to be so much kitchen stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. At least I have a little break before that one.
Will there be any of that stuff we can use since she's not going to be using it anymore?
She's going to use it.
Oh, when?
She's just visiting for a little few months.
Oh.
Yeah, and then she can take that stuff right with her.
Where's she going?
I don't know. Only the Lord knows. Yep. Well, it'll happen somehow, some way.
I think so. I think she'll be just fine because she's pretty.
Oh my God.
She has a degree. She's going to use it. Has nothing to do with her looks. Thank you. Thank you.
Are there unicorns in her world too where she's going?
Probably. Yeah.
So you're saying she won't have an advantage to...
she's a beautiful girl, if that's what you're asking me. But she also has a degree and some brains.
Sure. She does.
Okay.
I didn't say she doesn't. But...
she's not going to get hired just because of her looks.
I didn't say just. I didn't say just because, but it helps.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Am I lying, Todd? Or it would also help her land a husband that would provide for her.
There you go.
Yeah. We don't
You know, that's what my brother said to begin with, that she didn't even need to be going to college. She could just get her, she's pretty, so she could get her a rich husband easily. And not an old one either, a young one. Like it's got family money.
No,
and stuff.
I don't need her depending on a man.
Oh my God.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I don't.
You gonna start waving your bra in the air and protest now? You're such a feminist.
I'm not a feminist, but I don't want her. I want her to be able to support herself.
Well, I do
What
too.
if she gets married to a man that's got a lot of money
But I'm
and
just
he's
saying-
mean, and then she feels stuck?
Like you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Todd.
Of course, I don't want that. I'm just saying though that, you know, just because she's pretty and gets a man that wants to marry her or whatnot doesn't mean that he's going to be a jerk.
I don't know, but if
Yeah, sure.
be prepared. Better to be prepared. Mm-hmm. You never know. People are crazy these days.
Oh, I do know that.
Crazy.
I do know that. But, you know, I'm just saying that the degree nowadays, you know, there was a survey today that said that, like, I forget, like maybe 70-something% of new college graduates are upset because they thought they were going to get out of college with their degree and start making more money than what they're being offered.
I believe it.
It's because
It's sad.
they've been pumped up so much their whole lives in our society to say, if you go to college, it's the only way you're going to be successful. And you get that degree. And when you get that degree, then you're not going to have to do manual labor and all of this stuff.
Yeah. I agree. I know that.
But it used to be where girls would go to college because that's where you would find the successful husbands to be, you know, that were going to be successful.
What year did that happen?
It just used to be that way. And then that's why there were, you know, the male female college student ratio was closer to being the same. Now there are way more girls going to college than guys.
Why?
Because, well, a lot of guys they've now determined that I don't want to go to college and be told by every professor that I have that I'm an enemy to the society. And girls are going to act like I'm a scourge or that I'm guilty of something. I'm not going to, you know, it's a war on men that has caused that.
All right. I don't know. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. She got the degree.
Yeah. Right.
So, and the boy's well on his way. So after that, I will have felt like we've done everything we can for them.
You will?
Yeah.
I will never feel like that.
That you've done everything you can for them?
Right.
Why?
Because I just love them so much. I guess I love them more than you do. I don't know. Because there will always be things that I think that I need to do better because they deserve it. You know, they deserve so much. And I realize I only have so much love to give. It is a finite amount because I'm only human, flesh and blood, a man.
We don't need a song.
Okay, well, I'm getting choked up, so we need to take a break. All right.
More from TJ and Jody's house next.
One of the main things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
All right, so I do have a lot of stuff to do today because we're leaving tomorrow. We're going to the Nashville. I got to pack. I got to go to the Target because I need some new deodorant.
Okay.
I picked up a new skint. Did I tell you about that? A new skint of deodorant, and it smells like old lady perfume. So I don't care much for it.
Why don't you just stick with what you knew?
I know you would think I would do that, but I always think I'm going to try something new and whatnot. Now I've used it; it's gone. I've used it up. I'm not wasting it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it smells like old lady perfume.
Okay.
Which is not good for a man.
Nope.
To smell like old lady perfume.
So that's what you have to do.
I have to do that, and then I may run into to a store.
For what?
Just to look around, just browse.
You have a bunch of new shirts that you probably haven't even worn.
No, you know what? What happens to my shirts?
Oh God!
And these are these cheap T-shirts that I wear, and that's all I wear. I haven't had an expensive shirt or even a moderately expensive shirt in years until I bought that one to wear to the graduation the other day.
Because you never want
and
to.
And it was on like so many, coupon sales and stuff.
But
I wouldn't have bought it anyway.
But you never want to buy any.
Right. I don't, but that's what I'm saying. So I buy these cheap ass shirts, but they all get grease stains on them from cooking so much in them, and they all have little spots.
That's what they make aprons for.
Yeah, I know.
How about you put one on?
But I mean, I would do that. I would wear an apron when I'm cooking for just us or whatever. But when I'm being on TV, I don't want to wear an apron on TV. Which we were supposed to do another episode of the cooking show today, but Todd's busy.
That's not true.
You said you had an appointment.
I do.
Oh.
But I said let's do one when you get back
Oh,
on Monday or Tuesday.
I won't be back Monday. I'll be on the road Monday.
Tuesday it is.
No, it's all right. We have one in the can, as they say,
Tuesday.
that we can throw up there.
Tuesday you could do it.
Yep. Tuesday.
No, I'm not doing it Tuesday.
Why? Because you want to be a martyr?
No, because I'm going to be exhausted. That's why.
Exhausted?
I'm going to be exhausted.
From
yes.
what?
Never mind. You're in a bad mood today.
I'm not.
Everything that I say, you're just jumping
just
all over.
asking you
I'm
a
trying
question.
to have fun. I'm trying to joke around with you, and you're like, "What? What? Did I be a martyr?"
I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did.
No,
Go
I
check the camera.
Oh, I am.
Go watch it on on the YouTubes
I am.
on the whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna feel like doing it because I'm gonna be getting back catching up on stuff that I missed for 2 days of work, and traveling all weekend. I'm sorry, it's a lot. So what?
Okay.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna start shifting my career toward is doing a podcast and broadcast and all completely by myself. Like Ben Shapiro and them do, where it's just me staring at a camera, and I'm doing a 1 hour podcast every day, and
every day,
and I'm not doing the Ace and TJ show anymore. I'm not doing this anymore.
Oh,
it's like everything that I do, somebody's just like, rah, 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 rah.
Really? Mm-hmm. How have we rah?
Well, you'll see if you go back and watch this one from this week, and you'll see that I've been just fun loving.
I think Mr. Shaw was trying to find a date for you to put your cooking show up, and then you
Who put it on it?
Yeah.
So how's that us?
Because as I'm trying to explain the legitimate reasons why I don't want to do that, then that's where it, it's like, what are you going to be tired of doing?
I'm just curious. Why are you going to be so tired?
Tired?
Why are you going to be so tired?
All right. Well, this has been a fantastic 50th episode. I'm so glad that we decided to do this however many years ago. And I can't think of anything I would rather do more.
Me either.
Except for anything else in the world.
Amen.
All right.
It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.